Good tidings to all you folks at home, and good to have you here again. This is, in fact, Moonscars. We are, after being bogged down to the depths, we're making some kind of progress now, I feel like. Last time we wrapped up the depths, we went into the corpse pile, which turned out to be not really much anything. We got, like, some power-ups, some health and stuff, which is, you know, good too, but, you know, it was just like a little loop down here. Whoa, hey. Oh boy, I've been having some controller trouble lately. Something about the connecting cable. I really hope it's not going to be happening all the damn time today, but let's see how it fares. Yes, so. I had already, like, had this whole idea in my mind after we met Wanda over here and her, like, little paradise. I thought we were going to find out something down here in the corpse pile which would make us, like, be like, oh, Wanda's doing some evil shit, and then we'd have the boss fight against her down there. Nah, it was just, like, an area to, like, go around and level up in. Instead, we just kind of went to talk to her again, and she was like, you know, like, oh, you have to go on ahead and defeat the sculptor? Then I guess you gotta put me down, and then we fought her, and she, despite being, you know, very, you know, cooperative, she ended up turning into a monster, and we did have a proper boss fight, and we got her powers and stuff. Now we're exploring this western part here, the Earth Depths. The Western Earth Depths. There is also an Eastern Earth Depths eventually to explore over here with another question mark. And, lest we forget, of course, up here, eventually, explore that part, the apex. Yeah, the power we have now is the Super Dash. It's a little finicky to control. Well, shoot. I did not mean to fall down here. There's the ghost of Wanda again. Ah, shit. Now I gotta... Okay, well, that did feel good. I won't deny that. That felt less good. I guess I could have just traveled to another mirror and... No, it's way quicker that I just, like, double back like this, so... Give me a second, everybody. But, yeah, I did not mean to drop down there, but I was like, look at my cool ability! Whee! Oof, right. Okay, yes. Okay. I think we gotta have a fight here, because... we need to cross this, need to cross this chasm. Ow. And we gotta clear these guys out of the way so we can make the cross. Wait, what did this guy do? Oh, he's just a little healer dude. Alright, alright. Oh, wait, no, what? No? Okay, hold on. Well, that didn't quite work out. Okay. Oh, shoot! Oh, no, 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 no. Ah. Alright, you folks just piece on out of there. Right, I gotta remember to do the, like, jump at that edge, like, you know, because you can jump a little bit while using the super dash. So get up. No, hold on, what am I doing wrong here? So that gap isn't doable with the super jump? What's the sitch here, then? Oh, I guess I just... Right, I just do a quick gold jump-o. There we go, that's all we had needed to do. Alright. There's no way to progress here, so instead we just want to drop down over there. Here was a cryptic gargoyle. I remember now. Excuse me. Okay, actually, yeah, we could actually... I think we needed to come back here eventually, because I need to make the jump across over there. The way is barred the other way, so... I see that. There we go. Gotta use that pain wheel more often. Oh, darn it. Gotta wait for this corpse to despawn. Or I guess I'll just stand here. Whoa! Cleared the gap. Yeah, now we're in a new area, so now we gotta just be careful. Okie dokie, that wasn't very difficult. There we go. That's that shortcut opened up. In fact, I would have saved a lot of time if I just came that way. All the way back when. Man, that eats a lot of bone ash, or ichor, or whatever. Ichor is the spell stuff. To use the ultimate power wormhole. Shit, I have not killed that guy? Wait a second. Nice! Saw it through the both of them. That's awesome. I gotta use that pain wheel more often. It just melts like melee guys like that. Yeah, there's like a tent here, like someone was living here. No, I feel bad for taking that guy down. Oh dear. Oh dear me. So what were these? Those are just for filling up. They're like... Yeah. They're just like... They're just like filling up your ichor, like little ichor stations. Hold on. I need some ichor syrup, so... Okay, where are you at, big guy? Whew. Alright, that went alright. Another one I use. We got Final Spite. Healing power or witchery cost. I don't know, let's reduce witchery for a bit. I think my healing's okay right now, so we'll just keep that right so. Okay, we should get a power up and then another question mark, so smell progress incoming. Feels good. Unfortunately, I wasted a bit of time with that opening falling down. Maybe not, since, again, I may have had to drop down to, like, do the big wraparound, so... Maybe that ultimately was all according to... Well, it wasn't all according to plan, I'll tell you that much, but, like, maybe it ended up serving me regardless. Nice, very handy. I'm sure this won't be needed immediately after. Okay. This was... such an obvious trap room, you know? Man, I love that just saws through guys now. That level 3 pain wheel. Ooh. Oh no, this is one of those fencers. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Melted folks nicely, though. Oh, and the warlock. Okay. Oh, shoot, hold on. That's messed up. Double these, like, fume guys, and then the warlock as well. Yikes. Okay. Could have gone worse. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, ooh, I was about, like, we about done here? Apparently not. Man, we're going through the whole lineup of guys today, apparently. Look at this. Okay, yeah, that was... Well, okay, I'm exaggerating. That was about half of the enemies we've encountered in this game. But still. And the last pristine said, "Since I lost parent flesh, I am my own master. And a new parent spawned an offspring. A liberated slave can only make another slave." "A slave? What are you talking about?" The child came to her parent, confused and troubled, asking the elder, "Why did you bring me into being? Why do I live?" The answer was as honest as it was vile. "I live at your expense. Your mistakes make my ichor grow. Your delusions make my reality hillock." The child trembled in disbelief. Apparently he was agitated. I should have paid attention to the cue there for voices. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. This is actually something we were building up to, weren't we? Because we went to the mold workshop last time and we found that the clay receptacle was empty, right? So is this now that guy from there? And the question, if it's not, like, is it could this just be a clone again? You know, another clay clone itself, confused. Amazing. I love that these are coming to a head now, all these questions we've been saddled with, so, alright. Your time has come, wandering clay. Who are you? A doppelganger? I don't remember creating you. Me? Oh no. It is you. Nonsense. Just don't stand on my way. I will return to my body of flesh and leave you be. Interesting. Oh, naive. I am the parent flesh. My time inside the moulding machine is over. And flesh does not subject to clay. You have nowhere to return. You will be disposed of, as any other doppelganger should be. What's really cool here is I don't remember, like, did we have, like, this crimson red outfit at the start of the game? I don't think so. I think we were a perfect copy. But if, like, it'd be really cool if, like, the Irma at the start of the game did look slightly different, you know, from once we went in the molding machine, you know? I don't know. On the other hand, like, this is making us question if this really is the original, since she's colored with this crimson look. I have neither urge nor time to deal with you. There are things to be taken care of. Just leave and do whatever you want. Doesn't this conversation seem familiar to you? Yeah, this is cool. We are in the role of the doppelganger that we keep encountering whenever we use the broken mirrors, you know? Wow. Oh, what a fool you are. You know very well that we seek the same thing. The integral vessel that the sculptor needs. Right, that's also, we learned a bunch of stuff last time about this integral vessel that we're trying to still track down, I think. And I'm a little bit like, should we, like, not be getting that since the sculptor seems like such a heel? But I guess we are. We do not have to quarrel over this. I'll let the sculptor decide who is less cleft. Surely it would be you, the new one. Scales are tipped. The old man used to say, mould is meant to overcome parent flesh. But look at you now, a miserable thing. You just brought more discord in my stead. One grave mistake after another. Oh, you know what's even more awesome? I remembered, like, we found, like, one of our bodies one time, too. Just further just, like, casting doubt on... man, you know, okay, I'm kind of loving this at this point, like, this, like, super ambiguity of who is who and what's what, and, like, who is the original and does it even matter. It's so interesting. All death you've brought about, all lives you took. It's your burden now, not mine. Huh. Sins of the father being laid on the child by the father themselves? Wow, that's dark. Fine. I will pay my price and go on. Too late, doppelganger. I'm all healed now. Thanks to you, I can face anything. Now I'm looking at you, seeing nothing but another obstacle. And the mistake is yours. Happens to everybody. Let's go! Ooh, she's got a lot of health. Whoa. I can do that too. Oh, no, you're not. Wait a second. You can't switch weapons mid-match like that. Ah! Ooh, okay. Oh! Come now, fake Irma. It's about time you said good night. I just killed the immediate cause of my existence. I killed myself. Who am I now? Who am I?
I am a doppelganger undefeated, standing over the corpse of a real human with my face. Would I die with the same sorry grimace? I am a child that became apparent flesh, and for the first time, my gland does not hurt. I can even hear my ichor's soothing flow.
Woo! New weapon! Okay. I had this scimitar a little bit while ago, but I never really used it. I'm gonna rock it one more time. Build up bleed? Come on now, that sounds good. It's got a big, loop there. Oh man, look at how low my health went. I almost Dark Souls that shit by, trying to kill the enemy before I was powerful enough, sorry, I'm yammering. I was the enemy was almost dead, so I almost YOLO'd and almost just got myself killed, which happens so often when you see an enemy at low health, This is uncomfortable. The question mark's still here, and this mirror isn't fixed. In fact, normally you're supposed to kill the doppelganger to revitalize the mirror, so I don't know what this means.
I won't be a human anymore, Zoran. I'm trapped in a piece of sentient clay. My ichor, myself, my roots. I lost it with my parent flesh. Such a weird sensation. I do not feel anything change. Clay or flesh, does it matter? Am I blind to the difference? And my ichor. Whatever I had lost, the new self was born in this body. If I am no Irma, then who am I?
Dang it, Etalag not providing... Whoa! Oh, damn, okay. I like this comparison chance between the clay copy and then the sculptor himself. Wow.
There is no force outside us to grant us ichor. It grows inside us, the most mundane miracle one can imagine. Yet this growth, however eternal, is to be reaped by the ravenous deity.
Come on, Italag, you got nothing to say? I would appreciate some translations here. Oh, there we go.
Find Lajos, kitten. Don't stop when you are so close.
Alright, if you say so, Italag. What the?
The true vessel has been restored. Very good.
What? The heck did that mean? The Dark Key. Key to the eastern and farthest part of Earth Bowels. Oh, well. I'm glad I didn't put too much time exploring that eastern end then. Apparently, we would not have been able to get through there eventually, so... And now we are back in a spot that we have been before. Huzzah! Yeah, it's feeling a bit Dark Soulsy now with these... or Metroidvania, more properly, sorry. With... It's proper Metroidvania is what I meant to say, with now, the connections happening and everything. Game was a little light on that now, but now we're looping around and making returns and stuff. Yeah. So, this mirror is still crack-a-doodled. Okay. Well, let's hope against hope that other mirrors still work, yeah? Ooh, that was actually just really sick. I really like that. Yeah, this mirror is looking fine. So... let's have a quick look. Anything weird's going on at the workshop? This is... yeah, I've been trying to do this a couple of times now, and I can never pull it off, so... what else? But yeah, these are just the same texts as always. Okay. Don't suppose I could jump in here? No?
Hey, free Irma!
Do you know... Do you know that I'm...
A forgery? Do you feel like that?
I feel certainly not what I used to. True, I am a lost thing now.
Oh, poor Lady Irma. It takes time to get used to it. You see, we're all reflections at the end.
Right. Mold of a mold.
Thanks, that did not help, Adelinka.
But take a look at this machine. Even with no template inside, it keeps recreating you.
How's it possible?
Maybe it's the same to human birth.
What? I don't...
We're born empty, void of sense, Irma. And this void needs to be filled. Something in the raw matter just craves for a shape, craves to be different and thus multiply. Now you should ask where the first drop of ichor comes from, where your life starts. From the depths of your body and nowhere else. It's an instinct, a primordial drive, to become something.
You are a very sagacious, 6-year-old, can I just say real quick, Adelinka. This is some big old philosophy bomb you're dropping here.
Passing through time, the being is defined by how it differs from others. Every motion leaves its own trail. Some are worms crawling along the blade.
Yeah, I'm seriously getting that Pro ZD age in anime video. The second one with Sosuke Bosuke is children do not talk like that, you know?
Same with the machine. It creates mold after mold as Clayborns decide to become Irmas. Over and over.
But why me? Why Irma?
How do I know? I'm just a little girl. I made my own choice.
Ichor revelations? Okay. Well, I'm glad I talked to her a second time. What about a third time? Oh, she's all exhausted of dialogue. Dang it! It would have been awesome if, she was standing here as well, and you'd just be like, what? How? What? It? In fact, she's now... What? It? Ah. Oh, Etalag's not here. What the heck does that mean? That's... ominous. Let's hope at least, Vladislava is over here. Ooh, can we talk to these two dinguses?
The mirrors are hungry too. The mirrors swallow everything they reflect.
Good talk. Yeah, how can our eyes be real if mirrors aren't real? That truly is the question.
What happened, sister? You look...
How do I look?
You look as if you've seen a ghost.
A good guess.
Your words worry me, sister. Would you like to share with your loyal Vladislava your troubles?
No. No.
That's too bad. Too bad.
Ah, okay. Interesting. By the way, yeah, okay, I gotta call it out, of course. Some big bombs that Adelinka just dropped there, implying that this machine keeps creating Irmas? I guess that's maybe how those doppelgangers have been appearing, but it also implies that that's how we keep respawning, I think. Whenever we die and, we get back in, it's the machine has created another copy, is what it's very obtusely implying there, very, very strongly. I don't think we can, really count that out now, so interesting. Well, we got one item to show here, the ichor revelations. Let's get some more truth bombs here.
You were wrong, priestess.
I beg your pardon, sister.
She, your goddess, the moon. She's nothing like mother to us. Our ichor belongs to us and us only.
Oh. So, you are one of the initiated ones now. I guess we should thank little Adelinka for this.
I don't get it, priestess. Why would the church feed her flock with lies?
Listen to me, dear sister. Since the dawn of time, the clergy taught the commoners simple things. Ichor, as Holy Spirit, animates flesh, and we, brothers and sisters, all came from her womb. For the greater good, the bitter truth is meant to be concealed.
What is the greater good?
Serenity, sister. Serenity and acceptance. Think of it. The concept of spirit is just so appealing. Simple minds can't stand that matter begets the essence. that we have no other sense but what we've already created inside us. Human beings naturally need a beacon to guide, a figure to follow. A beautiful idea. And the mistress, a being even greater, needs to feed. We pay with ichor for the order of things that she keeps, for the excess that she cuts like a sheep's wool.
So simple.
Yes, if you are ready to comprehend.
I reject her guidance. Her light brings only pain and ruin.
Well, it's your call, sister. Go in peace now.
Damn. I feel like now I should be understanding what's going on, but I'm not really, right? Like, so the lie was that ichor came from the moon mistress, and now the revelation is that it was inside us this whole time, and the moon was lying to us, I guess. It's the take I got from there. No, not the Death's High Castle. The Gymnasium. Should we have a quick look if, what's her face is over here? Not Vladislava. She's still hanging out here. Anything new you gotta say?
How did your child die, Princess?
Jadwiga, that's right. It happened in the year of children pestilence, during the Black Spring, before the war.
My little sister. She died that year too.
All newborns perished from an unknown plague. No woman could conceive again. To think of it, that was exactly what we asked her in our prayers. She broke the shackle of women's lot, although this liberation proved dreadful.
I don't understand. There must be a reason for this.
She took back what she had lent. Isn't it enough? Besides, your mentor Zoran did well on exploiting the kingdom's loss, like a leech preying on a dying beast.
Bone powder.
Oh! Thanks for reminding me, Jadwiga. Right, okay. Let's go back to the king. I just now remembered I was collecting bone powder for him. We did that last time too, but I forgot. There's so much that happened last time that I apparently forgot. Good heavens. Let's go there. By the way, before we talk to the king here, I just got a crazy theory. I don't know how crazy it is, but feeling a bit crazy now after that dialogue just now and being reminded that our hero Irma had a sister. Oh, shit. So Adelinka has a very similar haircut to Grey Irma. Now, sure, you could pin that on the minimalistic art style of this game, but there's some kind of familiarity between them, right? I'm not crazy for imagining that, right? So, suppose Adelinka is, in fact, the sister of Irma, or like is like mold of the sister of Irma. You know, something weird going on there, you know. But I hear you go. What about then the other sister who hangs out here, whose name I forget, I'm sorry to say, whose face we haven't seen? But she was implied to be Adelinka's sister. What the heck? What if this is now my crazy, I'm making a crazy, like, guess here. What if that's the original human Grey Irma, somehow? Alright, it's a crazy theory, I admit, but, you know, sometimes you gotta make wild theories, and I gotta voice them, so I'm making this crazy theory that at no point in this game have we controlled the human Grey Irma, even though we just had that encounter and talked to the doppelganger, you know? Or we were the doppelganger speaking supposedly to the original. I would like to make a crazy guess that at no point have we controlled the real Grey Irma, and the actual Grey Irma was the one locked up, you know? What were the items she gave? Witch stones. That doesn't support my theory, but I'm gonna lean on that. Although I think the revelation that we've never controlled the original Grey Irma, original human Grey Irma, that in itself is not a huge plot twist, because that's what they've kind of been building up to with all this like ambiguity about which one's the clay and which one's the real guy, you know? So yeah, I don't know. I don't think that alone's not that shocking, but I'm making now a crazy guess that that's Grey Irma in that lockup. Hungry! Yeah, let's feed King Dron here real quick before we head on into the depths eastward. Still hungry!
but I can talk now. So, Zoran the Sculptor created the Kill Squad. You so-called pristines. He took young nobles that survived the war. He used perfect material. Fierce, violent brats that had nothing left to lose. He chose you, Irma.
Move to the point, Dran.
Zoran cast molds from 4 kids, created those perfect replicas. I didn't believe in sane Clayborns, but I couldn't have controlled the bastard anymore. You brats did well on killing Clayborns, though. Real killing machines, doombringers of your own kind. You all were fiercely loyal to the Sculptor, even though you pledged your allegiance to me. And reflections! Reflections!
Focus, Dran.
And razors! Razors! You killed me, Red Irma! It was you! I've seen you cutting down my throat!
I am not Red Irma, Dran. I am Grey.
Interesting. Hey, did he call us Red Irma just there? I wasn't paying that much attention. I'm sorry. But the supposedly real Irma we faced down was a crimson color, so,
Razors! Razors! Created a target for attacks. A king, but survived! Survived! Outlived myself! I won! And you lost! You all lost!
Dran, are you here?
Alright, he's having an episode. Good, I guess. No, not good.
So calm.
Alright, I think we got all the backstory then. And I'm starting to have a picture now of the backstory. Thanks to talking to... I had a link up there about... No, actually, no, it was my lucky chance talking to Jadwiga there, reminding me about the Children's War. So I got a pretty good picture now of what happened in this universe. So how exactly the plague happened, but basically the Children of Men situation happened somehow. And children all died out, and the world was going a little loopy, riots, mania, Children of Man. And Zoran showed up with, I got a solution, let's make clay people. And then the clay people started revolting, and things just got worse and worse. And, then these 4 clay heroes were created, and it sort of helped for a while, but then it didn't, because now they're all a little loopy as well. Alright? That's my understanding of the plot now. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, thank you for attending my TED Talk, or whatever. Now, I'm a little confused. I thought there were more than 4 brats, quote-unquote brats. I thought there were more than 4 children, but I must have misunderstood something, so there's only apparently 4 then.